Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got something going on today, I've been meaning to get to, and it's in the trailer. I gotta get this little four-wheeler out of here. Go to little man door here, and I got two things I gotta get out of here. Well, there's three things. There's a bunch of things, but actually, this is what we're after today. I was gonna do that guy, but I was thinking, you know what? This is in the way. This is first, so let's do this first. It was between the two, so this guy first. I know there's that too. That's an 84 Honda Shadow. It's a 750, I think. Anyway, we are gonna open up that door and get this little guy. It's a 110. Anyway, we're gonna get this thing running again. This is kind of a will it start video. It's not kind of, it is. Anyway, this little guy's got electric start. See a little motor right there? This thing hasn't been run, I would say, geez, it's gotta be 5 years it's been sitting in here. Thing always ran really good. I think it's a 3-speed. Maybe it's an automatic. I don't remember. I think it's automatic. This is the 3-speed. Yeah, so all right, so we're gonna get this thing out. Let's go ahead and open up this door over here. Oh, I got stuff to move, I forgot. All right, let's move stuff. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Everything seems to be pretty tight because I remember some things rattling around on this, but I think it was the little dirt bike actually. Not sure why we parked this. I think just my son outgrew this, but I know I don't have any gas. I'm gonna have to go get some gas for this thing. I think what I'm gonna do though is take the plastic off. It's not too bad. There's a couple bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I know I got 2 back here. 2 are missing, so I'm gonna put, when I do put it back together, a couple here. The side cover, I do have the side cover for this thing. It's right here. But the plastic on the body is so warped that this won't even fit. So it's, I mean, it doesn't even fit. So there's no way to hook it on there. It won't latch. I think that's why we never even ran these on there. So we just, and I can't even find the other one. So I think what I might do is find some sort of like sheet plastic and I don't know, self-tap, because it doesn't look good like that. And then get this thing ready to sell and make some room. I gotta make some room. It's just doing no good sitting around. Oh, and I also wanted to show you a couple things about it. It does have grease fittings, but look at how teeny tiny they are. I don't know if my grease gun's gonna fit these. I don't know. I was surprised to see that it had grease fittings, but I'm just not sure if my grease gun's gonna fit those. I don't know, I suppose I will. I'll have to check. It's in pretty decent shape. So I'm gonna, I mean, really, I guess what I should do is just put fuel in the thing and see if it'll run. Why should I take the plastics off if I don't have to? I do remember that the batteries in these little things, look at how tiny the battery is. Look at, they do suck. So we never ran a battery. That lead is pretty bad. We just always used my jump box over there to jump this thing. And then it ran really good. And I know that you have to push this down to start it. That kind of sucked because you had to hold this down while doing that and having the jump box on it. It does have this remote for, like, if you have your little kid on it, as the parent, you're supposed to hold this. And if they get into trouble, you're supposed to zap it and the ignition shuts down. So that was kind of a neat little feature. What is that? I don't know if I did that or what. Okay. Anywho, so what's it? I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some fuel. I do know that I need some more coffee, and it's a really nice day out. I feel the fall approaching us, but anyway, let's get things going. Hey everybody, I'm back at it, and today is a different day. Got my gasoline. I went to Kung Fu Freight. I got a couple things. I got a new breaker bar because mine broke. And I was checking the wheeler over here, and it's got, it was burning no oil, so that's great. It's got tons of oil in it. Actually looks okay too, but I think I'm gonna freshen it up. I don't know if there's an oil filter in this thing. Probably is. I'll have to find that. It might be here. I'll show you. I am going to have to take this off right in here because I want to show you something I found. This here has worked its way out, and if we check over here, look, missing. So that's not good. It actually is a engine mount, and I didn't look around any other spot yet, but so I'm gonna have to take this portion off on that side just to, I mean, I suppose I don't have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I gotta take this plate off to get to that. I could use like a wobble or something, or an open end. I could use an open end to get that, but I'm not sure what this looks like. If it's a through bolt, goes all the way, and then there's a nut that goes on the end. We're gonna have to figure this out. Well, there you have it. That bolt right there broke, so now I gotta find something. This is basically a butter bolt. You know, they use like swing set bolts. So now I have to hopefully find something. I know I'm gonna have something that's gonna fit that. Something better too. And I'll have to go to my Gene stash. My buddy Gene gave me a whole mess of bolts. Actually, his kids did. When my buddy passed away, his kids were kind enough to give me like his toolbox, and it had a whole mess of bolts and stuff in it. So I'm gonna have to bust that out. That's down here, so let me grab that. Okay, well, I couldn't find a bolt that was exactly this long and that skinny, so I had to find one that was a little thicker and a little bit better. So the problem is I'm gonna have to drill the engine out a little bit and the engine mount. So as you saw, I went ahead and took the engine mount and I slid the engine forward a little bit. So let me show you here. So I've got this engine mount, well, this is the one that was broken. I got this one off, slid the engine forward, chain is off. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple step ups here. I mean, it's pretty darn close. So it's not too far off. Got this one, it almost goes in there. So not a lot of reaming out to do. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's get started.
Four wheels and a world of climb. Rusty dreams I gotta climb. Bolts and gears, they scream my name. Gonna bring it back to fame. Carburetor needs a fix. Gasoline and broken mix. Throttle stuck, but I don't mind. Tighten up, yeah, I'm not blind. Turn the wrench, needs a fix. Gasoline and broken mix. Throttle stuck, but I don't mind. Tighten up, yeah, I'm not blind. Turn the wrench and feel the fire. Got that grease and got that wire. Yeah, carburetors and coffee. Looking through the night. Carburetors and coffee. Looking through the night. Carburetors and coffee. Drink coffee and fight. Clean the gunk right off the chain. Wash away the dirt and pain. Grimy hands, a few cuts too. Four-wheel love, I'm coming through. Engine roars, it starts to hum. All days that go, here I come. Rebuild dreams with every nut. Fasten tight and never shut. Spark plug dancing in the night. All these parts, they fit just right. Every turn and every pound. Bringing life from underground. Turn the wrench and feel the fire. Got that grease and got that wire. Yeah, carburetors and coffee. Looking through the night. Carburetors and coffee. Looking through the night. Carburetors and coffee. Drink coffee and fight. Clean the gunk right off the chain. Wash away the dirt and pain. Grimy hands, a few cuts too. Four-wheel love, I'm coming through. Engine roars, it starts to hum. Old days that go, here I come. Rebuild dreams with every nut. Fasten tight and never shut. Spark plug dancing in the night. All these parts, they fit just right. Every turn and every pound. Bringing life from underground. Turn the wrench and feel the fire. Got that grease and got that wire. Yeah, carburetors and coffee. Working through the night. Carburetors and coffee. Working through the night. Carburetors and coffee. Drink coffee
now I smell like gasoline, but anyway, I'm ready to fire this up. And I got the bolt in there, and the little tail light's working. The headlight isn't, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's see if we can get this thing working. Oh, I did have to, I took the sprocket off and everything, and I did readjust the rear end on that. I didn't do that on camera, but anyway, let's go ahead and try and fire this up. Let's see if the carburetor is not leaking at the moment, so that's good. So let's try this thing. All right, the choke is staying on. Sometimes it slides back, so that's a pain in the butt, but brake has got to be on. I'm gonna check for spark. Plenty of spark. Hey, good morning. It's a new day. Trust me when I say that I cleaned the carburetor. I took it apart and put it in the ultrasonic bath. Apparently the footage is all lost on that. But here I am today, and I am going to put it back together. I had a little trouble finding some fuel line because this stuff that they have is really tiny, teeny tiny stuff, and a little fuel filter. So check this out. You got a couple transitions here. You got this little teeny tiny nipple, right? And then the one on the gas tank is huge. So you got to go from this to the little ones. So I found some fuel line that I think I can make work. Oh, and then the one on the carburetor is teeny tiny. So you got to go little to big and all this stuff. So you got to find fuel line flexible enough to fit over the tank, then to go to a little guy. So that was kind of a pain to find. So luckily I think I found some to go. And I think I did this a while back. There was no fuel filter on this. So I do like running filters on these. It's a lot safer for your carburetor. All right, let's put this car back together.
Turn the wrench and feel the fire. Got that grease and got that wire. Carburetors and coffee, working through the night. Carburetors and coffee, working through the night. Carburetors and coffee, drink coffee and fight.
Okay, I've got the carburetor on there. I got the gas tank on. Gotta put some fuel in there and see if she starts. Let's try it. Okay, I just gotta turn the idle up. Okay, well it runs really good. Idle is set perfect. So I'm gonna put it all back together, power wash it, and then we'll take it for a burn. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take it for a burn. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you stop by for next week's episode. I'll put that thing back together. We'll see if it'll actually carry me. But you gotta stop back for next week to find out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next round. Bye.